Zuckerberg!
First, we're going to get rid of fact checkers and replace them with community notes similar to X, starting in the US. After Trump first got elected in 2016, the legacy media wrote nonstop about how misinformation was a threat to democracy.
You
We
kind of
tried in good faith to address those
facilitated it.
concerns without becoming the arbiters of truth. But the fact checkers have just been too politically biased and have destroyed more trust than they've created, especially
Let's
in the
talk
US.
about this. Holy moly, talk about breaking news. Is this a end of an era? The censorship regime no more. Sorry, Zuckerberg, but I'll believe it when I see it. I'm still stoked on Mark Zuckerberg's announcement today, and I'll remain hopeful for the future. And I'll give credit where credit is due. I think Elon buying X, formerly Twitter, had a whole lot to do with this, because Zuckerberg is absolutely right. We are seeing a cultural shift, a tipping point in our country's history. Well, correction, I think that cultural shift has already been taking place since 2016. It's just people are starting to recognize it. Most of us critical and free thinkers don't like being told what to do, how to think, how to feel, what to eat, what to watch, what to say, because that's antithetical to freedom and liberty. To put it in simple terms, you go woke, you go broke. People are sick of it. This all has a timeline of events, starting around 2017, where YouTube was pressured by the federal government to tackle online conspiracy theories about Las Vegas. Then Mark Zuckerberg was pulled in front of Congress to be questioned about their privacy and Cambridge Analytica. Then in 2020, after January 6th, Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey were grilled in front of the Senate. Then there were the Twitter files, and don't even get me started with that. For far too long, the censorship regime has steered the online political conversation in one direction while censoring the other half. And we're talking about key events in our country's history in the last couple of years that needed that discourse, that needed discussion, and just people talking, debating with each other. That's not even to mention the social engineering that went down via garbage content into young Americans and children's minds. So just because you hear good news doesn't mean it's really good news. Actions speak louder than words.
Is that after years of having our content moderation work focus primarily on removing content, it is time to focus on reducing the stakes, simplifying our systems, and getting back to our roots about giving people voice.
Free speech, on demand, all the time. And welcome to the Kook Club.